heading down to the last two events of the season. Onyx Orbs have an 18-point lead over Speedy Serpents and Lucky Lemons, and only 10 teams can win the championship. Now heading into the penultimate event of Season 2, Collision. Simple as it gets. Two teams collide into each other and just have as many marbles on it. We're heading into the group stages. Onyx Orbs and Speedy Serpents to start it off, and it looks like it will be a 1-1. Yes, it will. These matches don't matter as much, but to advance to the semifinals or quarterfinals, and then semifinals and finals. Now, Volcanoes and Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets are easily going to take the win, 0-2, over the Volcanoes. Onyx Orbs and Yellow Jackets now. Everyone will face different teams in this group stage, and that's going to be a 0-1 for the Yellow Jackets. They will stay on. That's another win for them, by the way. Speedy Serpents and the Volcanoes now. Speedy Serpents have 2-1, and they are going to get the win, 2-0. Volcanoes have no wins. Now up against the Onyx Orbs. They go up again, and they're going to lose again, 0-1. Speedy Serpents versus Yellow Jackets. The final heat of the group stage. And it will be Speedy Serpents 1-0. Right there in the corner. They might come back around. Timing and scoring are saying they're still on. Yes, they are. Now let's see the standings. Yellow Jackets will be moving on with the Speedy Serpents, and Onyx Orbs are out. They are out, and that leads Speedy Serpents to possibly take the lead, and Volcanoes, -5 point difference. That's pretty awful. Limelights and Candy Crushers up now. Down they go. They splay off of each other. Looks like Limelights are going to fall over. Yes, it's going to be 0-1. Lucky Lemons and Colorful Crew. And down they go. And it looks like Colorful Crew, it's going to be 0-0. Lucky Lemons and Candy Crushers now. And down they go. It looks like, it's 2-2 right now. And I think it's going to be, it's going to be a tie, 1-1. Limelights and Colorful Crew now. Down they go. That's going to be an easy win for Colorful Crew, alright. If they even have all of them on. And that's going to be 0-1. Green fell off right at the end. But now they're up against the Candy Crushers. Down they go. They splay onto each other. Candy Crushers 2-1 so far. Or are they going to have one fall off? Yes, they will. 1-1. Now, I think this might be the final heat. Limelights and Lucky Lemons. As they go down. And this looks good for the Limelights. It's going to be 2-0? Yes, it will. Will that help them, though? Get into those top two? No, it won't. Candy Crushers and Colorful Crew tied on points will get the win. Limelights and Lucky Lemons will not advance. That's not good for Lucky Lemons. Another bad finish for them. -2 point differential will not help their total. Now, Group 3, Solstice Squad versus the Atomics. Solstice Squad, 7th in standings, Atomics in 10th. Solstice Squad, yes, it's going to be 2-1 against the Atomics. Now, onto the second heat, Mocha Maniacs and Fertile Fighters. I believe 14th and 8th or 14th and 6th in the standings. That's going to be an easy win for the Mocha Maniacs. And now, next heat, which will be the Atomics and Fertile Fighters. Which one of these teams will get the win? Fertile Fighters, very packed together. It's going to be an easy win for the Atomics, 1-0. Solstice Squad and Mocha Maniacs now. And down they go. And that's 0-0. Just all of them falling off immediately. Atomics and Mocha Maniacs now. They splay off of each other. It looks like it's going to be a 1-1 tie. Unless one of them falls off. I think one of them did. Ooh. Doesn't say. It is 1-0. Atomics get the win. Solstice Squad and Fertile Fighters now. Solstice Squad doing pretty well so far. Fertile Fighters, can they get a win? It looks like they can. But now they're all falling off. What will it be? It will be 2-1. Solstice Squad do have another one on there. Fertile Fighters will not get a win. And Solstice Squad will win the group. Atomics in second. Mocha Maniacs will not advance. And Fertile Fighters losing all 3 matches. Not good for them. But Solstice Squad can still have their championship hopes alive. Atomics can only podium. Hopefully they'll get a good finish. Now on to the final group. Tidal Waves and Gracious Glaciers to start them off. Our hosts and a team in 6th place, I believe. 1-1 for this one. So Tidal Waves rolling around. Gracious Glaciers right on the edge of the board. Playing it risky. Holographics and Rouge Ravens now. And down they go. Pretty big hit. It's going to be 0-0. Rouge Ravens and Gracious Glaciers now. And down they go. Oh, Rouge Ravens have one going late. Will that help them or hurt them? It will hurt them. And 0-3. Gracious Glaciers destroying the Ravens. Now, Tidal Waves and Holographics. Down they go. Holographics pretty defensive. Hitting that Tidal Waves marble. Another 0-3. Holographics and Gracious Glaciers now. Both teams won against that 0-3. Who will win against now? Who will win now? It's 2-1 for Gracious Glaciers right now. Holographics are safe. And it will be the Holographics and Gracious Glaciers tying Tidal Waves and the Rouge Ravens. And Tidal Waves are easily going to get the win if they can have 3 on. Doesn't look like it. It will be 1-1. Just a tie. That means that Gracious Glaciers and Holographics will advance. Tidal Waves and Rouge Ravens are out. And now, heading on to 9th through 16th, Pokemaniacs. In 9th, Onyx Orbs, Limelights, Lucky Lemons, Tidal Waves, Rouge Ravens. Fertile Fighters unfortunately getting 15th, and Volcanoes dead last. Now, on to the quarterfinals. Speedy Serpents and Holographics to start off. Now, if they tie, that will mean that they will have to do a tiebreaker. I think that might be true. Yes, 1-1 for these two teams. Now, second run. Speedy Serpents are hit off, and Holographics are going to win 0-1. Gracious Glaciers and Yellow Jackets now.
Whoa.
Down they go. Everyone falling off. That's going to be 0-0. And now, next round, will it be able to change the tie? Yes, it will. Yellow Jackets, 2-1. Solstice Squad and Candy Crushers now. And they go. Pretty spread out. Will it be 1-1? Solstice Squad almost falling off. Candy Crushers might have fallen off. No, it's 1-1. Candy Crushers in that corner. And now, tiebreaker. Our third tiebreaker. Candy Crushers, one of the marbles heading late. That is going to help them. But they're winning right now, actually. There's 3 on, but one of them are going to fall off. It's 2-2 now. One on both sides. Now they only have 3 marbles left. Candy Crushers have 1 hit off, and Solstice Squad will move on. Colorful Crew and the Atomics. And Colorful Crew are pretty easily going to win. 2-1. Yes, they will stay on. Atomics are out. Now, heading on to the semifinals. Yellow Jackets and Holographics. Going on who will make it to the final. It looks like it will be Holographics, but one of them will fall off. And another one will. Yellow Jackets are on to the final. Possibly to very much break their 6-minute streak of bottom half finishes. Now, Social Squad and Colorful Crew. And it will be 1-1. And we'll see how this will change in the tiebreaker. Here we are, lined up in the gate. And down they go. And Solstice Squad easily going to win. That's going to be 4-2. Maybe if Colorful Crew can fall off, that's even more definitive. 4-1. Solstice Squad are easily onto the final. Now, third place round. Holographics and Colorful Crew. Who will get third? It looks like all of them fall off. Colorful Crew get the bronze. But who will get the gold? Yellow Jackets or Solstice Squad? Can Solstice Squad get another gold medal? No! Everyone falling off. Solstice Squad still on. Yellow Jackets are going to win. Yellow Jackets, after 6 events with no top half finish, they finally get a gold medal, which even though they cannot even win the championship, still shows that they can get good finishes, even if not in the best circumstances. Solstice Squad get the silver, and Colorful Crew, another good finish with the bronze. Solstice Squad, also another medal, and that's their 3rd double-digit finish. So we'll see how this shakes up the standings. Yellow Jackets aren't going to move up much, but our other 2 podium teams might, especially after Colorful Crew won the last event. Seeing the overall, only 7 teams can win the championship. Onyx Orbs have an 11-point lead, and them, Solstice Squad, Colorful Crew, Speedy Serpents, Candy Crushers, Lucky Lemons, and Gracious Glaciers can win the championship. In the final event, the obstacle course. I'll see you there.